I'd met some guys at one of these networking events, and they had just gotten a 80 unit deal in East Dallas that I think it was a $4 million deal. I had to raise like $1.5 million for it, and they asked me if I'd like to be a co-sponsor on it, and I said, heck yeah, it'd be my first deal. And so they brought me in to help raise capital, and I think they needed some help on the net worth part of it as a KP. And so I came in on it, and we raised the capital. Everything went really smooth, and then the thing caught on fire like about a couple weeks before we were supposed to close on it. The boiler caught on fire, took out the boiler, the chiller, and then that was a great lesson in how not to be a seller, because these sellers just became very difficult to work with. I think they saw that they could fix the issues, put it back up for sale, and make a little bit more money. I don't know if they did when it was all said and done, but they really put the screws to us. They made it really difficult to close. We had to eventually abandon the deal, refund all of our investors the money back, pay them some interest for the time we held their money. And then, we were out 30, 40 grand in due diligence costs and all that, which the sellers didn't care. They were going to get their money. So, it kind of taught me a little lesson on how to do the right thing.
Wow.
When it comes to it, don't always go after the dollar, the extra dollar, just do the right thing.
That's interesting.
It was a good learning experience. I learned a lot.
Yeah, it's a very small community. I find in this syndication business, there's so many people that knows everybody, right? And so when I hear stories like that, which isn't very often, thankfully, but I just feel like that person's not going to be in the business for a very long time. Or they're not looking at definitely a long-term approach. Maybe they have been. Some people manage to stay in the business a long time and keep ripping people off somehow. But tell us some things that you learned there about maybe how to be a good seller.
I really don't think they came out any better. I know they sold it after our contract bust. They sold somebody else, but I would just say, if you make a deal with somebody, follow through with the deal. Just do what you say you're going to do, because you're right. I mean, it's a small knit group of people, and I can guarantee you that, I wasn't talking highly of the folks after that deal fell through, and their name will come up, someday they'll want to buy or sell from somebody I've talked to, and they'll put a little, that person's, got in the back of their mind, is this person going to follow through with, do what they said they were going to do. And so I would say, yeah, in this business, it's definitely a relationship business, and it's just close knit group of people. Do the right thing with brokers. Buyers and sellers should do the right thing. You should treat everybody you deal with respect, and just do what you say you're going to do, because it can come back to bite you.
Sure.